for $23 a night. And I get breakfast included. So I said no, leave me alone. I have to have these little things on the table because the flies are out of control here. Like, fuck. Right in front of me. Good morning, beautiful people. So today is my last day in Ubud. I'll be leaving Anya Villa. Wayan will be driving me to my next destination, which is Bali Cottages, Lakeview I think they're called, up around Lake Batur, up in the mountains in the volcano area. Should be a lot cooler, should be a lot less busy, which I'm looking forward to. But I'm going to start the morning with another beautiful breakfast, my pineapple pancakes, yum. And the trip should hopefully take no more than an hour and a half, although maps have been very inaccurate here in Bali in my experience. So allowing for more, but we'll see. All right, see you there. So after an absolutely beautiful drive through the countryside, through mountains and rainforesty areas, Wayan and I have ended up at Kintamani, which is a little town at the top of Lake Batur and Mount Batur. A little bit touristy, a lot of street sellers that are quite aggressive, which is a bit surprising to me because I haven't experienced that so far in Bali. To enter this town you actually have to pay, I think it was around $10 Australian. It's just like a tourist fee. They give you a little ticket and you can come and go as often as you like for that price, but there are sort of a set of gates and people sitting at these gates for you to enter this area. So my villa where I'll be staying, my cottage, is on the far side of the lake, and we'll head down there now. Check it out. My driver Wayan just dropped me off. I think that cost me like $60. A lot of money for Bali, but cheaper than me hiring a car. Look at my view. This is insane. Mount Batur. Oh no, that is Mount Batur. That is Lake Batur. Cicadas. Now I wanted something peaceful. This is ridiculously remote. I think I'm just stuck here for 2 days and have to eat in the restaurant here. And this is my villa. Let's go and explore. Whew. Haven't seen it yet. Still got my bags on my shoulder. Okay. Let's have a look. Oh, it's lovely. Obviously very simple. Looks clean, smells clean. The light in the bathroom. There we go. Right. There we are. for $23 a night. And I get breakfast included. So let's check out. I have a bedside lamp, which is handy. Does it work? Yes, it does. Good. I have a socket right next to the bed, which is also handy. They've provided a couple of water bottles, which is lovely, and an aircon. Apparently mozzies aren't too bad here. The flies are the problem. Oh, the breeze is so cool. This is just, I don't even need aircon. Oh, I think I'm going to have the door open tonight when I sleep. Wow. Pretty good for $23, I reckon. So I just came up from my villa. It's the second thatched roof along there. There's a pool right here. I'm gonna have some lunch. Dearest thing is $5. And look at the view. Amazing. So I ordered some ayam nyat. Ayam is chicken. It's a beautiful, spicy broth, lots of flavours, beautiful chicken and rice. Absolutely delicious. The food took quite some time to come out, but I don't think that's a bad thing because I'm assuming that means it's cooked fresh. And I think I'm the only person here. There was a couple here having lunch. I assumed they were staying here, but they've gone. So I might have this whole place to myself. Pretty cool. Nighttime views over Lake Batur. Tell you what, it's a lot more peaceful now at night. Yes, those people are still playing music. It's really loud. Anyway, hopefully that doesn't go all night. But most of the vehicles have stopped. Still bikes in the distance. All the crickets and cicadas, whatever they were, they've mostly stopped. So here we are. Just had dinner. It was called soto ayam. Ayam being chicken. I think soto is soup. Noodles, vegetables, egg. It was lovely. Very nice. $4 or $3.50. Either way. Ripped off. And I'm the only person here. The kitchen shuts at 9 and I'm assuming that all the staff go home too, so I think I'm going to be here on my own. I think I'm pretty safe here. Honestly, to get to this address, we didn't even think that we're going to get Wayan's car up there. It was such a narrow one-lane track. We did come head on with a scooter. Both the car and the scooter were teetering on the edge of the road and falling off. Very, very narrow and very rough, very rocky. The road driving in was wonderful. It's a lovely drive through the lava fields. I did do a bit of research and I did ask here about doing a Mount Batur sunrise trek. Not doing the trek. The trek is I think the easy one's an hour and a half trek up the mountain, so obviously back as well. There's a tougher one that's 3-hour trek. Definitely am not capable of doing that. So they do have jeeps that can take you up there as well. But being on my own, they don't do share rides, so I'd have to pay $80. I mean, I suppose it's worth it. It's about a 3-hour trip and they give you breakfast and stuff, but it's a sunrise. I've seen many in my life. I'll see many more, hopefully. If it had been half that price, I probably would have jumped on board. I'm not that fussed. Today, a little bit disappointing at my Anya villa that Wyan helps run. I was sitting there, told him I wanted to leave at 12 because checkout is by 12, and he was okay with that because I couldn't check in here till 2 and it was only an hour and a half drive. So I was ready, but about 11 o'clock, just past 11, he's come and said, oh, do you mind, we have the next tourists coming to stay in your room. They came early. Do you mind if they come and sit in the lounge room with you? What am I going to say? No. So met a lovely young Indian English couple who just got married. They just come over from India where they had their honeymoon. I mean, that was sweet. But it was just weird. Kadak, who I have been dealing with that villa, who speaks the best English of the family, he's the son-in-law of Wayan. When I was leaving, he came out and was very apologetic. He said, I am so sorry I was not here. I would not have let them go in there. That was my father-in-law. These things happen. And then we stopped at, oh, I can't remember the name of it. It's the town, the main town of this Lake Batur area. A lot less touristy, I suppose, but the worst, what do you call them? Hawkers, street hagglers that I've ever encountered, just trying to sell, you know, sarongs and bracelets and t-shirts, and they were so pushy. Like usually I'm, yeah, no thank you, no thank you. I must have said to a couple of them no thank you 20 times. In the end, I actually had to turn around and say, I said no, leave me alone. I've never been rude like that to people, ever. I know it's the only way they make a living, but they were so insistent. They were pulling me in. It was very rude, and it's not like the Balinese. The Balinese are beautiful people. Very, very beautiful people. I've had no bad experience with them, really, apart from those couple of street hawkers. Can you hear that music? So loud. I don't know if there's like a club or a resort or something. Anyway, yeah, I had my lovely soup, and then when I was sitting in my room earlier, I saw a cat walk past and I gently opened the door to try and say hello, but it was really timid and it ran off. But when I was up having my soup, all of a sudden I heard this very dominating meow, and this cat sauntered in, and it's like straight up to my feet like, feed me. So I had a bit of the egg white left from my hard-boiled egg, so I tried to feed it that. Not interested, it wanted my chicken. And it was so gentle, it was lovely. It was such a sweet little thing. So, peaceful night now. Music to go to sleep to, lullaby. And tomorrow I'm just going to spend my time searching for my next place to stay. It takes me a long time. It takes me hours and hours to find somewhere to stay. It's a big process. I've got, I think, 8 days left after I leave here. I'd like to book somewhere for the 8 days and just sit there and really chill and snorkel and really relax. I think I want a bit more of a resorty style thing now, so there's a few more facilities. I'm afraid of booking somewhere for 8 days and me not liking it, and then I'm stuck there. So I may just do 4 days, and if I like it, hopefully they've got room for me to stay on, and if not, I just have to find somewhere else. I think that might be my best bet. It's very hard to tell from photos. Anyway, that's it for me, and we've got breakfast at 8 in the morning. Up the top again. Good morning. It's very early. I don't know what time it is. I got up because I heard motorbikes and roosters and cicadas. I'm glad I didn't pay the $80 to go up to Mount Batur for the sunrise, because Mount Batur is up there somewhere, and the sunrise is over there somewhere. It is very cloudy. That would have been a complete waste of $80. It might clear up in a minute, but at the moment, My breakfast view. I'm really glad I didn't pay for the sunrise tour, because it's only just clearing up now and it's past 8 o'clock. Have to have these little things on the table because the flies are out of control here. Ordered my Vietnamese coffee, my little hat. Yeah, they're not big on milk. They don't really have milk. They sometimes have a powdered cream thing, but it's mainly black here. And I'm going to be getting scrambled eggs and some fried banana just to spoil myself and mush it out. Woo! So it's a pretty overcast day. It's actually got a bit of a chill to it, which is nice. Like, I don't have to put clothes on because I'm a hot person. The locals are wearing like hoodies and long pants. It's funny. But I'm very glad I didn't do the sunrise tour this morning. I just went up to order some lunch, and there were a couple of tourists that had come in and were having a chat. So I was standing around waiting, and they wanted to do the sunrise tour tomorrow. And the lady here, she told me it would cost me $750,000, which is about $75. And I said, oh, that's just too much on my own. So they said, oh, can we book a sunrise tour? She said, yeah, it's in their Jeep. And they went, yeah. And she said, yeah, $600,000 for both of you. It's like, fuck off. Fuck. Right in front of me. Oh my God. So rude. But I mean, she lost my business. If she'd actually told me 600, I might have even considered that. I'm glad I didn't, so it worked out in my favour. All right, let's go in, check out what I got for lunch. Now, I've got to keep the doors shut. I wish I could have them open because the weather's actually beautiful, but the flies here are insane. I suppose it's better than mozzies. But anyway, just had my lunch delivered to my room. Sitting up there fighting with the flies is absolutely horrible. So just some chicken satay and some fried rice. Bit of a rice overload. I didn't realise the satay came with rice as well. All up, $8. But there was so much there. I'll be munching on that for hours. I've got the aircon on, it's fine. Tomorrow I have booked, took me hours honestly, trying to find a place to stay in Ahmed. So by the beach, so we're going from the mountain to the sea. There are so many choices and you just keep getting distracted with what is important to me. So being by the sea, I did actually want easy access for snorkeling. This is why I've chosen places near Ahmed, because the snorkeling apparently is really good. But then, you know, a villa would pop up that's a K from the coast, which is not a big deal. Oh, some of these villas, and because it's last minute, the way I'm booking is last minute, you can get 50% off. There's some amazing things. Like if you wanted to come here and stay in luxury, you could do it so cheaply. But I've found a place that's actually on the water. Apparently my balcony is right near the water, and it's just a little toddle down to one of the nicest beaches called Ibis, I-B-U-S beach in Ahmed. Not very flash, but it has a restaurant, and I am hoping that I can hire a scooter because it's a bit out of Ahmed and there's not much else around. So if I want to explore, I need to do that. I couldn't find that on the booking.com page, and I was wavering from places that say they can get scooters hired for you and then something else wouldn't be right. It was very hard because there's so many places to choose from. Anyway, I've only booked for 3 nights and then I'll have 5 nights left after that, so we'll see. Oh, you're funny. Are you going to stay there and just meow? Okay. Hello? Hello? What are you doing? Hello, beautiful. You're going to come in. Oh, you're wet. You've been in the rain. You're coming in, darling. Hang on, here, look. Here, come outside and eat. Here, come on. Here we go, baby. Oh, there we go. There we go, little one. Oh, you're a sweetie. Hey, sweetheart. No, don't come back in. Don't come back in, darling. Yeah, I don't have any more for you. It's my dinner. Oh, you're so cute. So, just a bit of a history lesson on Mount Batur. It is a mountain, but it is no longer a volcano because when it had a massive eruption 29,000 years ago. It actually exploded the guts out of it and collapsed. So now it's called a caldera or a caldera. So this whole area is a big basin that filled up with water. The last big eruption was, I think, about 1917, and there were, from memory, about 1,000 people died from that one. But tomorrow we'll be on my way to the coast, the east coast. We're passing Mount Agung, which is the biggest volcano in Bali, and that's over 3,000 meters, so probably close to equivalent to our Mount Kosciuszko, and that last erupted in 2019, quite recently. And as you can see down here, the ground is very fertile, so the whole drive up here were basically farms, market gardens, growing vegetables. I just had an afternoon nap. Oh, I must say, you gotta look at this view when you wake up. It is absolutely magical, something I'd never get sick of. But leave here tomorrow, off to my next place.